All right, it's Chime here with Ask Chi Anything live here on Facebook and also YouTube. And if you could, my mute button is not on, so you should be able to hear me. And today is Wednesday, May 11th, 6 o'clock. You know, um, yeah, I do this every Wednesday from 6 to 7 called Ask Chi Anything. Sometimes we are on location where I get to interview awesome people, like people at Saving Grace or breaking bread with some friends, or or having some good old ribs with Cruz Moreno. We'll be having other people on the following shows a little bit later. But today, I kind of figure like a little bit free flow because I there's been a lot of things going on, and so I like crazy things, and market is also really exciting, as well as I'm sure a lot of you who are tuning in right now are excited if you haven't heard about the big queer party event that's Part and Park coming up this Saturday here in Roseburg. You're probably wondering what's going on, and maybe I have some updates about it. So I just in general overall excited, and my new kitty Kissy just popped on the table. Here we go. Here's the cutie pie. Say hi to. Yes, it is a blue eye kitty. So like here, look at the face. Look at the face. Hey Royal, how's it going? Yes, got the cutie here. Let it roam around. On my Popeye. Oh, by the way, this cat is so hilarious. So it has like an extra short tail. I'm sure when it was a baby, and dirty butt. But it's like much shorter than usual kitty. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, behind me. Usual kitties, their tail's a little longer, and so this one I don't know what happened to it, but has a short tail. So, and I am lucky that I got to get him. So, but anyway, I just want to kind of, I don't really have anything specific planned for tonight. So please feel free to bring your question. But I know a lot of people are wondering what's going on with the party in the park. First thing is that if you have not RSVP via email or text, please do so. There are just certain details we don't disclose unless people RSVP. It is considered a private event. So please, that is Bootsy that is tipping over a rainbow pride Christmas trees. Yes, that's one of the things that is gonna be. So we will have door prizes. So everybody who in attendance and checks in will get a ticket, a door prize, a raffle ticket, and where we're gonna be doing drawings every hour. To win some special prizes. And hey, Christina, yes, can't wait to see you Saturday as well. But one of the amazing door prizes is courtesy of Miss Pepper. It's this amazing rainbow, hey, Benny, rainbow Christmas tree. So, we all know that Pride is every single day and all the time. And it's not just once a year, once a month. And so, if you're looking for, amazing, Pride Christmas, that would be something, to come and, hopefully you can win that tree. And yes, this cat is on my shoulder. I'm sure with the 10 people that's on, you're just wondering, like, is this cat real? Yes, this cat's real. And just, what's going on? And it's already kind of starting to know his name already. Like, Kissy? No? Okay. Oh, hey, Tawana. I can't hang out watching my girl Tegan at Arts Award at UCC. Want to know what you think about Johnny Depp and versus Amber Heard? Um, it, I really don't care. I don't care about what's celebrity. I don't actually even know what's going on. What is the whole situation about? I just seen some wheels on Facebook or Instagram, and I just think it's hilarious because I don't care. But I also was like, this is silly. This is dumb. And yeah, and they are both toxic. Did you watch Royals? Like, did you watch any of the trial? Hell no. I don't got time. Excuse my language. Heck no. I don't got time. I'm trying to plan this big party for all y'all, and it's gonna be amazing. But yes, very toxic. Just limited things I seen on the reels. I'm just like, this is hilarious. And if anybody need, like, relationship 101, I think that is a really a great example what you should not be doing in your life. What you should not, like, either side. I don't even care, no, like, what's the trial for, and why, like, and also why it matters. So one physically toxic, the other verbally toxic. Hey, sorry, cutie. Yeah. Oh my god, this thing is a perninator, and it's such a snuggler. They're just like exactly what I had, what I wanted. Here, but yeah, I don't really care. Oh, hey, Cherry, welcome. So yes, you guys get to watch the little cat. So anyway, I don't really want to have things like that in my life, toxic things. But uh, are we still in need of food? Well, are we talking about the party? So here's the thing. So going back to the queer party. Anyway, no more Johnny Depp. Please don't ask me more questions because I don't care and I don't know anything. So, but things I care about is our community, our people in Roseburg, the LGBTQ community, Douglas County, and stuff. And as far as Tina is asking about the puckling the food. If you want to bring some food, definitely feel free to bring it. We'll have a table for all the amazing potluck food that people bring. As far as the barbecue food that we'll be providing, we are providing hamburgers, uh, vegetarian burgers, hot dog. There's a fruit trays, veggie trays, cookies, cake, potato salad. So I just spent like 3 hours going grocery shopping this afternoon. So I'm like literally reading off what I had in the two basket of stuff. So yeah, but somebody need to hold him. Yeah. So if you want to bring, something, that's great. If you can't, we have plenty of food. We have soda. We have liqueur, sparkling drinks, as well as water bottles for people. Let's see what else. Um, I don't know. I would just say bring what you want to eat, and then take it home if you can. I know that I love meat and barbecue, so if you want to offer me something good, like like barbecue ribs, or fried chicken, something like that. But otherwise, you also will be fed. So if you come in and you RSVP, you will be fed. And so yes, need to hold him. Look at this. He's just so chill, like doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. Also, Bootsy is like just checking out everything else in the world and see what's going on. Let me see if I could bring this down a little bit. Here you go. That way, you see this little guy. Look at him, just like all about it. So, Christina say I'm bringing two dishes, one vegan and one not. Yeah, hey, definitely. More the merrier. We're gonna be having a good number of people coming. It's gonna be great. We have a DJ that's gonna be here from Eugene, Miss Honey Jinx. We also have a professional DJ. Yes, I did get a new kitty. It is Sammy. I got him the Kissy. His name is Kissy from Saving Grace. But anyways, do Bootsy and Daisy like the new edition? A little bit too much. It's kind of a little scary because apparently Bootsy is like way bigger. Well, obviously way bigger, but like a lot bigger apparently. Because I did not realize in 6 months a cat could get that big, and in 2 months it's only the small. So, but anyway, going back to the food, we're going to have a lot of food. We have great entertainment. We have a professional DJ that will be playing music, and we'll also have a couple of youth that will be performing some. I think one is singing, another one is doing drag shows, and then we're going to have a bunch of lawn games. So one thing I will remind folks is bring your own chairs because they won't. It's a park. They don't always have enough chairs for everybody. Uh, Bring a serving utensil if you are bringing potluck food, so that way everybody have could serve. You don't want everybody grabbing in your plates and stuff. Let's see what else. Yeah, those are things. But yes, okay. I know everybody wants to know more about the cat. Who's the cutie? Cutie. Okay, cutie is this is Kissy. Is short for Kismet. It is Arab, meaning faith or destiny. And he is essentially why I decided to name him that because I walked into the animal shelter last Friday and I had this inkling of a kitten. I don't know why, I know Bootsy is still a kitten. He is definitely a kitten, but I wanted something like kind of snuggly. But wasn't committal. It wasn't like, hey, I really want this. I just want to check it out. So I walked in, and I was like, "Hey, you guys got any kittens?" And they were like, "Yes, there's this one I think you should look at." I'm like, "Okay, great salesmanship." And it was this one, and this little guy was only out on the floor for like maybe like 15 minutes, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's a Siamese, and he's so adorable. Look at him. He's already like really attached. Hey, kissy, kissy." Yeah, yeah. So you know, just want to be on me already. He like sleeps on the bed. So I just picked him up last night, last yesterday, and we, got him and Boosie acquainted. They kind of play, but Boosie still don't understand. Like, you don't pummel a kitten. And same thing with Daisy. Daisy is this 100-pound dog, and so this one's a little bit more. How should I say? Not as rambunctious than as Bootsy is. It's a little gentle, a little chiller as far as right now goes. Maybe still, will grow into like being more rambunctious later. Um, and but Bootsy is definitely like was already like within like first like hour was already playing and being crazy, and then within like first like couple of days like was already attacking Daisy. This one I'm not sure if it's gonna do that. Seems more like kind of chill. See? Yeah, look at that. Hey, okay. How'd you do? You just want to sit and chill. So, there you go. Any question about the cat that you want to know? Yeah. Uh, so, this is Kissy again. Brucey's feeling about him again. I think, they all just want to play. Everybody just want to play. And the kids, Kissy is just a little guy. Little shy guy. Yeah. So, all right. So, any other question? So, I'm gonna go back to the event this weekend. It'll be really fun. It's kind of like a picnic in the park. We'll have some games. It's nothing gonna be like super fancy, super big, but something that like good celebration, a fun time and things like that. And if you haven't RSVP, please RSVP via email or text. Oh, hey, Mary. Hi, Chi. Question for you. What do you think about same single family home market will be like in Douglas County over the next 2 to 3 months? Do you think the available will increase? What about the housing prices? Okay, so professional question. I love these. Okay, so yesterday we just received our market update report for April, and last month we had I think it was the specific was like 223 new listing last month compared to like 170 the month before. We have about the similar number of closing and same or similar number of pending. So we went from 1.3 months of inventory to 1.7 months. So we hasn't really like increased us that much inventory. We do see a little bit of shift because of the interest rate are going up pretty dramatically, but it is still an inventory issue right now. So, and while demand are getting a little bit, there's a shift in demands. There still is demand, and there are not enough housing available. we do see some sellers are asking about putting the house in the market more and more, but I don't know how much of abundance of housing is going to come. Really, we won't really see a true shift until like really more data the next couple of months. But as far as right now goes, I was seeing say like uh, just what we've been expecting is that instead of the 18 15 to 18% average sales price increase this year, we're probably looking at just like what previously is like about 5% or just average sales price increase. As far as like as far as like multiple offers, when you have like 5, 10 offers on a house, you might not get as many of that. Yeah, but you probably still get some reasonable number of offers coming at you. So um, but it's all about pricing the property right. It's all about having a good agent to work with you. It's all about having a good marketing, all of those things. So it's not just like let's just dump a house and throw a price in, somebody will make a 10, 20 grand above asking offers. You might still have those depending on the house, but there is definitely a slight shift, and you may see more coming up soon. So I would say if you're looking uh, to put your house on the market, and Mary, I know you and I we talk, so I'll probably give you a call later uh, about this. You will. I think it's the summer is where things start shifting, and we'll be able to see that bigger shift later. Again, do I think that it'll be like a dramatic where there'll be like a crash and anything? That's not what we're seeing. So as far as right now goes, but we also don't know what's going to happen in the next 3 months. So all right, Sierra Leanne say, do you help with rental houses? My family is looking to find a 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom rental. So as far as like rental, just like leasing, unfortunately I don't currently do that right now. I don't currently do that. So but if you're looking to buy a rental, I can't definitely help you. Just Fortunately right now that's not my area of scope of work. But I have, a couple property managers that I know of that I'll be happy to refer you. So if you can, welcome to DM me, and I'll be happy to send those to you. And depending where you are, if you're in Roseburg or Eugene or whatever, the cat. Oh my God, no, the booty shaking. That's too much. Just got fixed, I think Monday too. So it's a little rough on the little raw down there. So. I know. This is a peachy show, not a Hey, what's up? Oh my god! Oh my god! Such kitty, such kitty. All right. What else y'all have? Um, Other things going on is that see. Oh, in addition to the event this Saturday, the Umpqua Valley Rainbow Collective is also having a uh, let's see, yeah, a craft night, a paint night on the 29th of May. It is, just a night of, craft painting. I think I'm not hosting that specifically. It's one of our collective members doing that, but it's gonna be a good event. And so if art inclined and you want to do that with other people, it is on here. Let me see if I can bring that up. Information. It is May 29th at 5 p.m. And if you're interested, please give us, send us a RSVP via email, so that way we can send you the location and such. Uh, I know that people wondering why don't we disclose locations about all our events online? Well, because our safety and security are one of our primary concerns when it comes to our events activities. Um, and so we don't disclose those ahead of time for the protection of our community members, our organizers, as well as any organization that might be supporting us in that process. I know it's not super convenient and people, want to know, but um, we just try to, do it a little safer. So if you have concern and you don't, and please contact us. You could email us at umpqua.valleyrainbow@gmail.com. Uh, I know you guys want to also DM me directly. I'm happy to answer certain questions, but we are trying to create a process to be able to keep track of people who are coming through our events and such. So at the moment, we are doing it that way. We'll probably have an even more streamlined process later with Eventbrite links and everything. So just to kind of give you an idea. So another thing is, I don't know if people have heard that Rainbow Collective, Umpqua Valley Rainbow Collective, offer LGBTQIA youth support group every week. So we're doing that every week. So if you kind of curious what we do, we have a youth support group for folks, and it's every week. And if you're interested, please reach out to us, and we'll be able to get you that information too. So I know I sound like I'm doing a commercial for the Umpqua Valley Rainbow Collective. That's one of my passion. One of the things that I feel like is a big important service to our community. So if I'm sorry if I sound like commercial, here it is. We also offering a family and friends support group. These are people who might not be LGBTQ identified, but are family and friends of those who identify as that, and might want to kind of get some help and support in understanding how to support their family and friends who are going through that process. Maybe you might be your children might be going through that process, so your friends, or maybe your spouse, and you wanted a little support yourself as that process is going. And how can you support your spouse better by getting that support? So that is something that is happening every other week on Friday as well. So other than that, I'm going to also talk about a little bit more about real estate, because I like to switch things back and forth. Here, let me go here. Pull up. So, all right. So I know some folks asked me recently about the love letters. Oregon state legislature last year had passed a law about banning love letters. These are letters that a lot of time buyers writes them to accompany their offer. Essentially, it may describe their family, the situation, why they love the house so much that the seller should choose them. And the state legislature in Oregon decided, and it's the only state that was doing this, decided that this is discriminatory and such like that. So they banned it. Well, the court recently had overturned that and said that is they put a injunction on it, and so right now we don't have that actual ban in place, because it's things that it's not okay. As far as I understand, it's still kind of in question. There's no final thing about it, but it's definitely enough for an injunction to be put in. I would say still, for buyers, if you really feel like the need, that is something you want to do, you can. But for seller, this is more the tricky part. I would not recommend reading those letters, because whatever your decisions are, those decisions, if you have read these letters, can be used against you based on based on some perceived discrimination that might have occurred through your process of reviewing these letters. It's best to review your offers based on what the offers currently as is, with the pricing, the terms, and all that, and make the best decision based on those. Because if you do choose an offer because of a certain love letter, and it could be perceived of discriminatory, you might be in trouble. So this is also why it is something that, while the state law has been put in injunction on it, that doesn't mean the National Association of Realtors don't think that you should also be very cautious when it comes to these love letters. So So this is coming from the National Association of Realtors, to be really like, careful and stuff like that, because discriminatory laws when it comes to housing is a big deal. And so it's just, something to be mindful. And obviously, if you have any question, you could talk to your realtor about it, and they should be able to explain it in more details for you. For me, again, I'd rather stay on the caution than it is just, go for it, because, like I rather, my clients be able to make the decision based on what the terms and conditions and price of the offer than some kind of possible emotional effects to it. That's just, my feel as like best interest to my clients. So, all right, let's see what else we have here. Okay, so interesting thing is, so in the first quarter, homeowner equity did increase by 3%. So nearly 45% of the homes in the country were considered equity rich, up to 41.9% in the fourth quarter. So, that's pretty good. So, like, again, despite whatever you might be fearing as far as like, where the market might be shifting and stuff, we are still have a lot of homes that are really high in equity. And those are something to consider, because, what a lot of people worry about is, stem from a lot of history from 2008, from the market crashes, that there were a lot of houses that were upside down. But again, remember, what at that time a lot of upside down is because there were a lot of market manipulation. There was a lot of manipulation of a mortgage, and a lot of speculation. Why we did have this hot market this last couple years, a lot of them has been driven by lack of inventory. So when you have a lot of demand caused by low interest rate, a lot of people with a lot of equity, so when they sell the home, they have a lot more money to use. It creates a higher demand in the market, but at the same time, there weren't a lot of people selling. So, or there were being, but it's not as much as the demand was. So that is what causes the higher prices, supply and demand. And things like that. So, Deanna Austin asks, where is a good starting point to be a realtor? Okay, so a good starting point is you're welcome to talk to somebody like myself, and ask like kind of what's it like to be a realtor, what's the process. Another, if you just kind of want to curious, standard, is 150 hours for the real estate course, and you could go to onlineed.com and look for the Oregon real estate licensing for real estate, classes. And I think last I checked was like $375 or $350 or something like that. And they were at that. So it's 150 hours. You start with that, and then you also register with the state about getting licensed, and then once you get the test done and you did your final exam, you did the 150 hours. What a lot of these classes and companies, they clock you. They make sure that just because you're able to go through all the classes really quickly, they make sure that you got through 150 hours of it. And so online ed does very specific, but they have a lot of training that's audio and then visual and then reading. So it'll be able to suit a lot of different, kind of learning method. And so once you take that, you go register, you go take the test, and then after you pass the test, you get background check, and then all of that you choose which brokerage you want. I would say, like, again, before you start the process, really understand why you want to be a realtor and what is this about for you. It's because honestly, a lot of people. So here in Douglas County, we added over 100 realtor in the last last 2 years, and because with the pandemic and the shutdown and everything, a lot of people thought that becoming a real estate agent is a great way to make money, and because the market has been also great. And also people think that this is something they can work part-time in and make a lot of money, second income and things like that. You want to really commit to this, because while real estate is probably one of the cheapest uh, way to get into kind of like your own business, and because it's like I would say it's only really maybe a couple $1,000s that's going to cost you to become a realtor, to get licensed, get your marketing, get your cards, get your sign, whatever it is. It is something that is costly, and it's something that you shouldn't just commit half time. Just like any other businesses, the 85% of realtor quit within the first 5 years, just like any other businesses. And to spend $300 for 150 hours, of course, to spend all the licensing fee and test fees, and that's before you do the realtor association fees and your brokerage fees and your business cards and all that stuff. It's a lot of money and it's a lot of time. But I would say that if this is something you're passionate about and you're really curious and you really think that you could do really good at it, then I would say go for it, because the opportunity in the real estate market and the abundance of business and clients and stuff, it's overwhelming. But it's all about how you work and how you do conduct yourself in this business, and you see it as a business, not as a second job, not as a second income, as an actual business, because the costs are pretty abundant. Yeah. Most realtors only do a couple deals a year. I think nationally, the average is like 10 deals a year, and around here in Douglas County are about similar or less. I think like half the realtors only about like 3 deals a year. 3 deals. So imagine right now we're about average of $350,000, and you do 2.5%. So how much is that here? I don't have that off my head, so let me do that number for you. So so 350,000, and you take a 2.5% commission. That's $8,750. But think about this. Consider that transaction. You have to also pay a split. That is a cost that you split between yourself and your brokerage. A lot of time they are 70-30. A lot of time they 60-40. A lot of time they 50-50. EXP Realty is 80-20. So let's say you go with somebody like EXP Realty is 80-20. So that means the company takes 20% of your income still. That's $1,750. So that leaves you with $7,000. But that's $7,000 before taxes. So taxes will take about a third of that. So that leaves you, let's say 60%. That's leave you $4,200, which is so good. But again, you also need to take into all the expenses you expense on. Like let's say you did listing. How much did you do photos? Did you put sign and stuff? Or if this is a buyer, how much gas you spend on driving them around or going to different listing. How long it takes for you to close your first deal. Are you closing your first deal in the first month, or are you closing your first deal in 6 months? That's also something you want to consider. So again, I would say, yes, if you want to just say go in 150 hours courses, get through that, and then apply for the license. But really, I would say the first thing you should really do is make a true assessment if this is a business that you want to be part of, and if this is not a full-time business for you, then you need to think about, is this really truly worth it to do this? Because I would say this is if you're passionate and you're really good and you really work hard, this is a great business for you to do, and has so much opportunities out there. So I know that's a very long-winded for a very short question, but I have so many people have asked me this, and I want to make sure people don't feel like they're getting stray on it. So let's see. All right, I feel like there may be some other question. So, all right. I know there's not a lot of people here. Let's see, I got doing show. Somebody text me, so I just want to make sure I get them back. Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay, so yeah. Also, I think a lot of people, also like here's the thing. Like in Douglas County, we're a small county, and we have about over 400 agents. Obviously, and we don't. I think like last year we only have a little bit over 2,000 listing. So for 400, agents in 2,000 listings, you're not having a lot to go around. So it's important to really understand like what does that mean? Because also just like any businesses, you know, really the top 10% are the one who's making the most of the bulk of the deals. So and you want to be able to be sure, are you gonna be able to you know get some of that, or you're just looking for like a couple deals a year here and there. That might be something you want. But I think that if you're really passionate about it, you're interested in it, go full arms because it's so amazing. You can do so much with it. So, all right, what else here? Oh, little Kissy is like getting sleepy. Here. So, all right. Look at this purinator. Ooh. So, all right, let's see what else is going on. Um, so I'm gonna go back to some boring, well, not boring, actually like really interesting equity. You know, like home equity continued to increase in the first quarter. Um, like this is just meaning that like prices is still increasing because of supply and demand. As far as the next 6 months or next 3 months, it's a little hard to know. But I don't see, like last month, April, in Douglas County, we only had 200 and so houses on the market. That is not a lot, considering I would say there's still probably a good like 500 buyers out there at the very least, if not more. Um, so, but I also would suggest that who if you have been thinking about selling and you're not sure, you might want to talk to a realtor to see like if this is the time. And because I also would say like it will be based on your particular situation. Don't ever let anybody pressure you to sell. Make sure when you're ready, you're ready. And so let's see. Oh, and also something I find it really interesting. This I have encountered this recently, and it really honestly baffled my mind as a realtor. Yeah, is I've been hearing more and more people, meaning sellers out there, that agents, real estate agents, are not providing CMAs in their listing appointments when they meet with their sellers. CMA is comparable market analysis. This is a report that we provide our clients or our potential clients, sellers, sometimes even buyers. Very often, actually, even buyers too. Um, that shows how much of the houses around that area are being sold. Usually within the last 6 months, depending if there's a lot of inventory or not. And this is based on the similar square footage, similar age, similar condition, and those things like that. If they're 3 bedroom, 2 bath, whatever it is. And it's just this data, this information that help you make the best decision, for your house. I know that a lot of people rely on us realtors to provide you those numbers, like how much is my house worth. And I would say, yes, I am here to provide you those numbers. However, don't you think I should be able to provide that number backed with some facts, backed with some data? And if I come to your house and I just say, oh, this house is worth that, but provide you nothing, no paperwork, nothing. I'm just pulling this number out of my butt, so to speak. Do you think like this is like good information? And I personally think that, my job is to educate my client. My job is to provide my clients with with the information, with the data, so they can make the best decision, for the house, for the situation, to be able to get top dollar for when they sell the house. And if you don't get that information, I don't know, that's actually almost like, you know, negligent. It's like, and so if you, so why again bring this up is I've been hearing a lot of sellers who have contacted me even after talking to multiple realtors and was like really confused, like I never seen this before, or never, I never got this information before. They told me this, they told me that, and I'm just like, this is like standard practice that I provide a, you know complete CMA for them. Usually have 3 to 4 properties, maybe 5, depending what it is. And I usually give them a range based on, these houses, because some are, more up to date and some are not. Some are, more spacious, some are not. But just something in that similar range. And, again, I think that you should, you deserve some information. And so if you have been talking with a realtor and not getting those information, not getting the data, not getting the facts, I will say, check with another agent, check with me, and I'll be happy to provide some of those for you. So, uh, let's see. Tina asked, are a lot of investors selling most of their properties? Um, some have been selling a lot. I know that some of my investor clients are about to put some, some homes on the market. You know, uh, and that's a combination of different situation. Again, depending on what kind of investor they are. Some are flip investor, which they just been, fixing the houses and about to put it on the market to flip. Some are rental investors, and which might have, good rental incomes and things like that, and they just not really want to deal with that, especially with Oregon's tenants' right laws, which is very good for tenants, but not so great for owners. And so, for some people, they might not like that kind of stuff. So they don't want to, hold on to uh, those things where, they have rental situation where it kind of stuck with the tenants. Also, with all the rent moratorium, it's been really hard on a lot of landlords. I know that, we all think that landlords are, you know, have abundance of money and stuff, and some do, some don't. Some are just, average Joe that, able to have a second home and put it out for rent. Sometimes actually even below market rate to just, have a little extra for themselves. Um, so, but the moratorium, the rent moratorium, has been hard on a lot of them, and with the tenants laws, a lot of them are giving up. So, do I see like there's a lot of investors that are selling? Um, I wouldn't say it's more than usual, but it's definitely a lot of factors right now are making it definitely considering easier for them to sell than it is if we were just like, oh, looking at, a bunch of high rent, to sell and such, like, to rent, high rent income to keep the property. So, uh, yeah, I know that one of my investors who has a lot of different properties in the area are looking to offload a good number of them. So it's just a matter of when and how and all such. So and and some of them are flippings. So it's, it's that too. So all right, where's my cat? Why did they destroying? Yeah. So the something about cats and dogs and pets is that you're not gonna have a house that's not kind of trash a little bit. When I say trash, I'm not like dirty trash. I mean, just like, I have this nice little rainbow pride Christmas tree that is sitting here for Saturday, and of course they tip it over. So but look, oh my god, look at this one. I don't know how to show you. Oh, this one is just like passed out on my lap. Like so cute. Oh my god. So are you being shy? Are you being shy? Being shy? Okay. What's up? What's up? Well, hey, what's up? What's up? I know. I just spent like 30 minutes talking about real estate. Now I have like this cat on my shoulder and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know if this is actually like it definitely looked very Siamese, and I heard Siamese a little rowdy cat, so I don't know if that's gonna be this one because something really interesting is I see this one is pretty brave. It's not scared of a lot of things. Whereas Boosie, when I first got Boosie, he was a little scared of a lot of things. And this one's not. But Boosie also was found by himself at one day old, and whereas these guys were raised by at somebody's house with their mama. I think until like 7 or 8 weeks, then they were surrendered at the shelter at Saving Grace. So here you go. Here. Oh. And so all right, sorry about that because the cat just clicked on my computer and that's what they do. They step on things and make things disappear and such. And I know most of you guys disappeared and it's like, oh my god, the cat's gone. Well, if you guys are back, definitely check out this guy. He's a real little, little rowdy. So, where's Bootsy? Bootsy, Bootsy. So, hey, people coming back and checking this out. So, let's see what else. What else interesting? I know that. Let's see. So, also, if people don't know, I am part of the tip of Umpqua Valley. We are a business networking group. We meet every Wednesday morning at 7:15 to 8:30, and we share business referrals, and we also share a lot of advice and tip, and just really being the group like support for each other. So if that's something you're interested, let me know. So I know people are like, oh my god, that's a cute cat, but I also don't want to just sit here and watch you play my cat. I know. So especially I just flash away for a moment. So all right, let's take a look at something else that's interesting. So compared to last year, we're still, on track to about, 18, 17, 18% price increase. Last year, we had 143 closed listing. This year, we have 134. Last year, we'll have 212. This year, we had 222. Honestly, not much of a difference as far as like last year. But again, we're still at less than 2 months of inventories. Like, last year was even hotter market, obviously, because of the interest rate. This year we are, heading back up from a 1.3 months from March to 1.7. So, but really, we haven't been like in 2.2 months of inventory since June of 2020. So, I think if we start seeing it be like 2 months of inventory, 3 months of inventory, We could definitely see a pattern of the shift, but I don't really see that at the moment. Okay, what's the days on the market right now? So as of end of March, let's see. Time of the market at the end of April, we are 39 days. Average days on time on the market. Average sales price was about 337 900. This is in Douglas County alone. And medium price at 315. So that's actually still pretty good. 39 days of time on the market. Um, and most things are, if they're priced right, they usually come off the market within really like 4 or 5 days over the weekend. I would say one thing that I want to give tips to potential sellers. If you have agents say, I could sell your home in one day, I would be really cautious. The reason being is that if you accept the first offer on that first day, or accept 5 offers on the first day, imagine what will that look like if you have 5 more offers, 3 more offers, 10 more offers in the next 2 to 3 days. So just because you get all these offers on the first day, I would suggest not necessarily accept an offer the first day it's out on the market or the second day. Give it a couple of days. I typically like to have my listing go online on Thursday, and so that way we'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for potential showings. And then, depending on how much traffic we get, we'll have all the offers being reviewed by Sunday and Monday. So that way, so because you want to have as much traffic through your listings, through showings as possible, because that means potentially more offers. But if you come on the market on Thursday and you already accepted an offer on Friday, imagine all the people who cannot get off of work until the weekend to see your home, and how much money you might be leaving on the table by doing that. So that's something I want to mention it, because I heard this sales pitch from other agents, like, I could sell your home in 24 hours. Well, I'm like, well, how much money you leaving on the table within those 24 hours? So, all right, let me see what else here. Days on the market. So Roseburg area. Let's see. So we are seeing a little bit less inventory in certain area. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that. Let's see. Commercial listings. We're not seeing a lot of commercial listing. Land, we still see a good number of land. Multifamily is still some closing, because there are some, but what we do need more multifamily housing in Douglas County, because just like some people who are asking on this call, that there are a lot of people are still looking for rent, and right now rental market, because of the also just the same thing, lack of inventory, lack of vacancy, are having a supply and demand issue. So rental price are going up pretty high too. Some of the recent rental, I think it's like 1 or 2 bedroom or something like that, are going up. It's like as high as $1,200. Obviously, these are newer units. Some of the newer apartment. Something interesting I want to share for those who are looking for affordable housing. So Sunshine Park area in Roseburg have over 100 units coming up, and a lot of them, if not all of them, are affordable housing units. And there is a waiting list. There is a phone number you can call about that here. Let me see if I can find that, because I received something like this recently. Um, I wasn't sure about it, because I needed to verify before I put it out to people, but I did verify it is legit. It's a bunch of like it's like out of time development, and they're putting people on wait lists. as far as like who's get to be part of this. And let's see. Let me pull that up. Let's see. See if I can find a picture. Let's see. Sorry, it's a got long text, and it texts a lot of people. Also, okay. So this is looking for affordable housing in Roseburg, Oregon. New units available August 2022. So in August, these new units are coming available, and it's the Sunshine Park Apartments. So if you guys drive through Sunshine Park, you'll see a lot of new apartments being built. And this is and they say spacious 1, 2, 3 bedroom units. So I apologize for Sierra. I didn't mention this earlier. I should have mentioned this because just spaced out. Looks like 140 new units are coming up. The phone number is 458-802-1092. I would say I did give them a call, and it seems pretty legit. But I would say whatever you guys are doing, just I think they asked you if you want to put your name on the wait list, but I would say not give any additional information until you verify the units are done and everything is good. What's up? So, uh, yeah, and if anybody else who have more information about these people or these department, please do let me know because I would love to share those with rest of the people in the community because there are a lot of people looking for housing right now. So, all right, let's see what else we got here. Got a lot of listings. I got a listing coming up. I got another one coming up pretty soon. So, other than that, let's see what else. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. I have, yeah, 200 pendings last year. I mean, last month. Not 200 pending, 200 new listing, 164 of them pending. I also will be making my monthly market update video. Usually that goes out on the 15th. But I think 15th is a Sunday, so it'll have it go out on Monday. So, let's see. I don't know. There's a lot of data here. Like, if ever anybody wanted me just show these data, I can show it to you. But as far as median average price range, we definitely have quite a jump. I know, I'm looking here, as far as April 2012 compared to now April 2020, so that's 10 years ago. It was what average I'm looking at, see, 170,000, and now we're looking at mid 300s. Yeah, that is quite a jump. That's double the numbers in 10 years. So that's where we at. Okay. And I got somebody who's doing a drop off. More gift basket and stuff. So really exciting. Let's see what else I got here. Sorry, I'm trying not to be distracted, but this is so cute. Come on, if you go to a shelter and you see this cat, you don't think you would want to adopt him? Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention this. Saving Grace is having a no fee adoption right now until Saturday. So I'm not saying you should take advantage of that, but if you want to, and you feel like you can adopt it and you can afford to take care of the animal, but the fee was maybe your only barrier, you could adopt one for no fee. I did pay for mine, but if you are interested in adopting the fee was your only barrier, this is time to go adopt one because there's no fee. So honestly, what else are you waiting for? Right. Oh, and I want to talk to you about also at Saving Grace, they give you all these cool coupons, and you could go to Mini Pet Mart and they give you a bunch of free stuff. Um, when I get a chance to go to the Mini Pet Mart to get some stuff, I will show you these things. So anyway, we are at 7 o'clock, so I know you guys are bored and you guys are want to go eat your dinner because I do. So I will call and say bye, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.